Hey everyone, welcome back to BDG Reviews. It's the final night of the 12 Days of Black Christmas, so it is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, y'all. What I decided to do tonight, instead of just reviewing one movie, I'm going to go over my top 10 Christmas horror movies. Now, I'm focusing just on the horror movies because I have stuff I watch every year no matter what. I always watch, like, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It is the greatest Christmas movie ever made. I don't care what anyone says. Yeah. So, 9 of the 10 of these I can hold up a physical copy for. One I can't because, unfortunately, I didn't have any money when it was on sale at a really good price, so now I gotta wait till Amazon gets it back in stock again. So yeah, let's get started off. Number 10. Number 10 well, I'll put it this way. It is the best of the Silent Night, Deadly Night sequels, and that's Silent Night, Deadly Night 5, The Toymaker. As a kid, I hated this movie. I hated it with a passion. Mainly because, you'd had Silent Night, Deadly Nights 1 and 2, and 3 also, which kind of followed, a bit of, like, the same plot. Whereas 4 went completely different and 5 went even further off the rails. But my buddy Will got me to rewatch it a couple of years back, and it is easily one of the strongest in the series. I'm not going to go into all the discussions about it, whatever. If you want that, I have a video, like I think it was last year, covering it. So, feel free to go back and look at that. Look in the playlists. I got, 12 Days of Black Christmas from a year or so ago, and it'll be in there. Okay, so that's number 10. Now I can get into the ones I actually have physically. Number 9. This is a new one, Christmas Cruelty. I just reviewed it the beginning of this 12 Days of Black Christmas. Really solid, really gory, really mean-spirited. This is the Christmas movie for people who laugh at the human centipede. Just saying. So yeah, that's number 9. Number 8 is Jack Frost. Glare's killing me, sorry. Jack Frost is always a fun movie. And that's the thing with a lot of these, I've mentioned over the past couple of episodes or whatever, how Christmas horror can either be dead serious or, like, totally insane. And just to go with one of those, totally insane, but fun as hell. Honestly, and if you want a good time, just go on to Tubi. They have the version of this with the riff tracks. It's worth a watch, to say the least. So yeah, Jack Frost, number 8. Number 7, Black Xmas / Black Christmas. This is the 2006 remake. Actually, a lot better than people give it credit for. And my love for this movie has only grown since the cinematic abomination that is, like, the latest Black Christmas remake. So my estimation of this is raised up a lot higher. Really fun. Really, you know what? The problem with this movie is the fact they called it Black Christmas. If you'd named this like anything else, and it would have just been like another, like, Christmas-based slasher, I think you'd have been fine. But the problem is you put Black Christmas there. I've said before, like with Texas Chainsaw Massacre, you get this. It raises expectations, and you're always going to fall short, unfortunately. But still a good movie. 10, 9, 8, 7. Number 6, we got Better Watch Out. This is one that came out, when was this? Was this 20... 2016. But the thing is, no one talks about this one. It's a really like good little like horror film, honestly, and it works, you know, and people kind of stop talking about it, which is a shame because this should be up there with others on this list, you know. That's 6, 2, 3, 4, yeah, 5. Keep losing track how many I got here. Number 5 is Silent Night. This is I don't even want to say this is a remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night, because it's not. It's its own story completely. It uses it. Let's put it this way: they took the basic premise of Silent Night, Deadly Night and made this. It's a damn good movie. You got, honestly, like a Santa Claus with a flamethrower is always a good thing. Good effects, good gore, everything, all around solid movie. They did right by this just calling it Silent Night, because if they'd called this Silent Night, Deadly Night, there would have been, people would have had some issues, I'm sure. But really solid. Number 4, we got Christmas Evil. Man, the ending of this movie alone is worth it. It truly is. I mean, it's just, this is one again that falls under the like insane, like just balls out crazy, and it works. It's solid. I dig this one. Yeah, and I mean, he even says so on the back there. John Waters even called it the greatest Christmas movie ever made. I mean, probably not the greatest, but you know, close enough. Number 3, we have Krampus. Specifically, the naughty cut. The differences between the naughty cut and the normal cut are they're minuscule, but what you get, if you imagine the normal theatrical version of Krampus, that is kind of like a not made for TV, but it's like the TV version. You know, essentially where they change a few words, you know, just to be able to get it on TV. Where the naughty cut is just simply, you know, more harsh language, more like, you know, I think there's a little few scenes or whatever. All in all, though, it's a good release. It's a good movie. And I mean, honestly, I'll say this: number 3 for either cut of Krampus, but the naughty cut is just, you know. Let's put it this way: I have both. I watch the naughty cut when I watch it. You know, that's just what I do. Number 2, we got the mighty Silent Night, Deadly Night. This was really one of the first movies to bring, you know, a killer Santa Claus to the table. And it's awesome. I reviewed it earlier this month, and you just can't go wrong with it. It's a good movie, and it's just an all-around enjoyable time. Very takes itself seriously, which is one of the good things, and it's just a good movie. Like, there's a reason this is number 2 on my list. Now, if you have watched this channel for a while, hell, if you've watched this 12 Days of Black Christmas, I don't think this is really going to be a surprise what my number 1 movie is, because I've always maintained this is the best Christmas horror movie ever made, and that's Black Christmas, the original from Bob Clark, 1974, Canadian film. We do good shit. I'm just saying, and this is no exception. I thoroughly love this movie. I watch this movie every Christmas without fail. Interesting little tidbit of information. Apparently, so did Elvis. Take that for what you will. Since when it came out, he watched it every year as well. So solid. What more can you say about the greatest Christmas horror movie ever made? What this does, this portrays a cold winter Christmas. It feels right. You know, a lot of things you'll see and you'll look at it and you'll be like, oh, that doesn't really look like winter. That doesn't really look like Christmas. This looks like winter. This looks like Christmas. And this is a movie that I've said before, when it comes to horror movies, to be truthful, most of us, we're there for the kills. We're there for the, for the fan service, so to speak. This is a movie that has characters that you genuinely like. Now, are they all the greatest characters, ever written? No, I mean, what's her name's character? Margot Kidder's character is a bit of a bitch. But there's this, you like her, nonetheless. Yeah, she's a bitch, but you really don't want to see her die. Well, some people will, but This movie does it well. And to this day, this is, the first slasher film ever made. I love me some Halloween, but Black Christmas predates it. So, the best Christmas horror movie ever made. So, there you go. So, I hope you've enjoyed this 12 Days of Black Christmas. That's kind of funny. It kind of gives away, right in the title of this series, exactly what my favorite one is. But it is what it is. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you found some interesting movies to watch. Also, just, you know what? Just for the hell of it, I'm going to throw in an honorable mention. There's a movie, it's on Tubi. It's called Christmas with Cookie. Think of that name, Christmas with Cookie. And I reviewed this last year. This has become a go-to for me. The year is 3,958. And essentially you have an elf named Cookie who lives on the moon. And, two people that hate Christmas on Earth back in the 20th century end up becoming skeletons, and then they're fighting Santa Claus, and it's honestly, whatever drugs these people were on when they made this movie, need to spread them around somewhere, because it's all types of crazy and all types of fun, and it's definitely one I recommend. So that's my honorable mention. But yeah, so that's it for this video. That's it for me. See you next time.